everybody. It's Kim. It's Monday. It has been one heck of a Monday for me already, so I'm so sorry that I am late coming on with you guys a bit today, but there was a lot of stuff to put together, and as Brittany says, but I'm here now, so I'm here now. If you've never seen the show before, here's the way it normally works. We go over today's main topics, which is what you saw in the thumbnail. That's what's in the title and all that stuff. Then we have a halftime where we just kind of communicate. I communicate with my beautiful, beautiful, wonderful community of space angels who are all coming in right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. And then we have a fun section towards the end called What the What, where we look at something from on the internet that is wild, crazy, interesting, all that type of stuff. And oh my goodness, do I have Diddy news to catch up on with you guys today. Amazing. You don't do the news for a week and you come back and it's just like, I can't get over everything that has happened over the last little bit. I did want to say thank you guys so much who, all of you that came out to my birthday stream on Friday. That's why we have the decorations up. I haven't taken them down yet because they're too cute. But yes, it was also a celebration of the first anniversary of our channel, the 1st anniversary of our streaming specifically. So that's why there's the it's my 1st birthday hanging out on these signs. So thought I would share that with you guys again. I do have to do something pretty quickly before we get started. I am trying to. Boom. Producer sister cannot see my screen right now, so I am doing my best to be able to do that. So okay. I think I've got it. Producer sister, can you say hello?
Hello.
Hello. All right. I'm just going to send that over to you. We
Thank you.
have had one heck of a morning, guys. I do apologize. It's been a lot, but I am so happy to be here. Okay. So, the news. Oh my goodness. The news. I'm seeing you guys. Sorry, I'm seeing some activity and it's not all coming through on my screen. I will get to all of your support very soon. I promise. Thank you guys so much. Okay. Guys, we got a diss track. We have a Diddy diss track. I don't even know where to begin on this, but I feel like we need to go for context first, and then we're going to go into the diss track, because that is what I do. So, to start off, this stream will include speculation and opinion and should not be taken as fact. Always do your own research. Links to the sources are in the description as always. That is what I do. And hello, YouTube human reviewer. It is good to see you. Nothing explicit is going to be shown. I have gone to great lengths to make sure that things are censored and appropriate. And viewers, please do not send hate to anyone. It's not cute. Opinions are one thing, but do not do anything that would cause harm to people. And as we are going to be talking about Sean Combs, I think it is important that I mention that Sean Combs has not been charged with anything at this time. Everything that is being said against him is an allegation. Combs maintains his innocence. Okay, so the following information is speculation and opinion based upon reporting, legal documents, and what is available to the public. I hope that that is fair. All right. Now, first we got to go into Diddy updates. The first thing we got to talk about when we talk about Diddy is the civil lawsuits that have currently been filed. We've gone over this before, but we have some updates on specifically cases 3 and 4. And so we're going to start with case number 3. Essentially, Liza Gardner, one of the women who has sued Combs, allegedly for an incident that happened, I believe, between her and a friend, and then as well Diddy and Aaron Hall, has now asked to have the lawsuit moved from New York to New Jersey, and is also saying that they have new evidence for the lawsuit. So this was the statement that was given, and I thought that this was relevant, and I just wanted to share it with you. The plaintiff and this writer have received information from several witnesses. A former employee of UMG subsidiary Uptown Records, which those of you who've been following this, that's going to sound familiar, and Bad Boy Records executive Blackburn wrote, "This new information adds context to the plaintiff's claims and clarifies the timeline. The first and second witnesses have photos of the plaintiff and defendant Aaron Hall from the day of the A, which was taken a few hours before the R. And the first and second witnesses also confirmed that the 16-year-old plaintiff at the time was aide at the MCA event in New York City, went to dinner in New York City, and then was taken to New Jersey where the incident occurred. The former employee confirmed that Aaron Hall was an employee of MCA at the time of the R. So that's just relevant that we're now not necessarily looking at New York court, we're looking at New Jersey, we're moving over there. And that is another one of the Tyrone Blackburn cases, and that is the lawyer that is also representing Lil Rod Jones, which we've talked about much as well. We also have had another update when it comes to the 17-year-old girl who was in the studio with Diddy when she alleges that there was some really not nice stuff that went down in there. It was a really bad situation, really, really upsetting, and I'm not going to go into a huge amount of it because we have read through it all in detail in the past, and it can be quite triggering. But basically, Combs is trying to get this all dismissed. Where is it? So Mr. Combs and his companies categorically denied the plaintiff's decades-old tale against them, which has caused incalculable damage to their reputations and business standing before any evidence has even been presented, says the filing, which also names Combs-owned corporations as defendants. Plaintiff cannot allege what day or time or year the alleged incident occurred, but miraculously remembers other salacious details despite her alleged incapacitated condition. So that's what they're fighting. Yeah. Now, the plaintiff's attorney has responded as well, saying in the statement that at this point, no one should take anything Diddy or his lawyers say seriously. Today's motion is just a desperate attempt by Combs to avoid accountability for Ms. Doe's allegations of GR and SA. It won't work. Yeah. So essentially, things are moving forward. There's questions about whether or not these cases are going to move forward in their current form, or if some of them are going to have to be refiled. It has to do with the New York City's victims, New York City. I'm getting too confused. There's the New York Adult Survivors Act, which was in place, and that's why a lot of these lawsuits came forward, because they were able to basically bypass the statute of limitations. I don't know how well it's going to work. We'll see. But there is a new law as well, I believe, which is the New York City Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Law, which some of these cases look like they could be filed under. So we may be seeing some changes. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of legal discussion about it, and it's pretty confusing. But these cases are still going on, and basically lawyers be lawyering. Things are moving forward, and I think that is relevant. These cases are not going anywhere, regardless of the federal investigation. Other update as well, Kesha has confirmed that the lyric change on TikTok is final. That's done. It's done. So it's now wake up in the morning feeling like F Diddy. That is now the way that the song goes from the artist's mouth herself. And she stands by her new lyrics, adding she couldn't care less about what Diddy and his camp, who says haven't reached out, think about the spicier version. Not surprised. And then last night, I'm laying in bed thinking that we are just going to do my show talking about the Diddy updates. I got a little bit to talk about Justin Timberlake as well in a little bit. Figured that's going to be a good show. We're going to have a good time. Then Diddy's son decides, I'm going to get in the rap beef game, and I'm going to put out a diss track called Pick a Side. Guys, I had a moment last night where when I heard that this even existed, the first thing that popped into my mind was that SNL skit with Pete Davidson and Timothy Chalamet, where they did their song Yeet Skirt, You Never Loved Me, Mom, but I Needed You, Whoa. And that's what I was expecting. It's worse. Didn't expect it to be worse, but it was. And I went through every lyric of this diss track because nobody had written out the lyrics, which I'm kind of surprised with, but they hadn't, but I went through it. This is the beginning of this song. It starts like a nursery rhyme where he goes, "They're praying for our downfall another time again. After the rainfall, the sun gonna shine again." And then goes on to say, "Don't bust no U-turns, 'cause we ain't forgetting ish. And to all y'all that switch, suck my bleep. Let's go." Yeah. Yeah. Suck my D. What? You talking down the family name, man. You wildin'. What? I dare one of you, blank, scream out no Diddy. F that, blank. The lyricism. The layers within the rap. Guys, I don't even know where to begin with this. I cannot believe it just gets worse. It gets worse. But what's really making the rounds is this part of the song where he says, "Knock them walls down like when the Fetty Boys running. Both of our cribs, too bad they ain't know. We bought the one next door, 'cause that's the one they miss. The feds running to the wrong spot, they bought the house next door." So basically what he's saying in this song, if you guys are ready for this, is he's saying that they bought the house next door, like one of the houses that got raided, they bought one next door. That's where all the bad stuff is, and the feds didn't know.
They do now.
Like, are you serious? Like, I can't handle this. I cannot handle this. He's baiting the feds in a diss track. Now, there were other lyrics, and I have them off screen because I feel like if I do too much of this, like, YouTube Human Reviewer is not going to appreciate it at all. But there was a part where he basically just says, "Police raid the crib or the house. They think we're selling substances, but we out here selling tracks, multi-million-dollar plaques." As my friend Steph said this morning on Popcorn Planet, like, she didn't even know who King was until all this stuff came out. Okay, whatever. All that gossip-ish is whack. When all they had was 50 Cent, who put this city on the map? Stop lying. So he brought 50 Cent into this, and then later on said, "Have been hated on by many men and their blanks. That's fine. They gonna try to stop these M&Ms, and they gonna die trying." So he brought in Eminem as well. So in this diss track, he has told everyone to suck his yup. He's called out 50 Cent, he's called out Eminem, and he baited the feds. On a Sunday night. Just because. Just because. This Put a 1 in the chat if you are beside yourself like I am right now. I can't believe this. I really cannot believe this. Now, the reaction to this has been quite interesting, I have to say. 50 Cent responded last night on Instagram, "I feel so threatened by the things Christian is saying on his record. I'm afraid for my life. Please don't hurt me, guys. I never mentioned or posted anything about Puffy's kids because Keefy D said he unalived Tupac. Lol." Now, this was the first response that 50 gave, but I felt that it was in line with, this was another one he did. So 50 Cent with a screen cap of Tupac saying, "No caption needed, karma." And this comment on Instagram, so this isn't 50, this is a comment on Instagram about the post, about the diss track. saying suck my blank after yo dad forced guys to do the exact same thing is just wild, not gonna lie. Now, this was loved by many people, but it also backs up what 50 Cent then said next, which is where he said, he basically posted on Instagram about the lawsuit that King is involved in. And this is the one where he has been accused of misconduct. Yeah. So 50 posted a screen cap regarding the incident and Grace, the victim, the survivor, who is going to court, and then wrote on Instagram, King, that what you told Grace on that boat? Gave her the puffy juice with that special sauce in it? Lol, boy, oh boy. Bad boy for life. Now, 50's still going. There's more now on his Instagram, and probably will be for days. But it's the most insane thing that I feel like we haven't really even had to have a diss track back and forth. 50 already won. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen. And the fact that it's all just so bad. I couldn't stop laughing. I could not stop laughing. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway, if you want to hear the diss track, I do have it in the source document in the description. You are welcome to listen to pick a side for yourself. It is an experience. I will say I am nervous about him calling out Eminem, because the last rap battle I remember with Eminem was Machine Gun Kelly, and the result of that was that Machine Gun Kelly changed genres. So I don't know how this is gonna go. It's not good. It's not good. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was this lovely article from News Nation. We're gonna swerve here. News Nation put out this article about Justin Timberlake saying that he's been retired by fans after his album and tour flop. And the article basically goes on about how he and Britney had the thing last year because of her book, that it really affected his image. Then he responded in New York saying he apologized to absolutely effing nobody. That he seemed annoyed and that he needed the attention for his new record, the movie Trolls 3, and that he teased an NSYNC reunion at the Video Music Awards in February, and he kept that rumor going and all that stuff. It was, as News Nation says, and I do agree with this, it seemed that fans were more interested in an NSYNC reunion than they were in a new album from Timberlake. I think that's pretty... I put a 1 in the chat if you remember this, if you agree with that, because I felt like that was pretty accurate. His album debuted at number 19 on the Billboard Hot 100, but dropped off the Billboard Hot 200 completely after just 4 weeks. Meanwhile, Timberlake's The Forget Tomorrow tour was far from selling out. Tickets in all sections are available in almost every city, and the highest price for the best seats can be found for under $900. We're going to come back to that. On Friday, Timberlake announced he was canceling his June concert in Columbia, South Carolina. While no reason was given, insiders point to slow ticket sales. Jennifer Lopez also faces the same reckoning earlier this year when tickets for her This Is Me Now tour were so sluggish in selling, she had to cancel 7 cities and rename her tour to This Is Me Live. A 6-year break from your mid-30s to your early 40s is a really long time for an artist. Famed music journalist of, I don't know how to say his name, but of the Giro, I hope. I'm sorry. Most of Timberlake's fans have aged out of caring about him. It's like the old saying goes, you don't retire, the audience retires you. And a rep for Timberlake did not return any emails. Okay, so I read this and I started thinking to myself, I'm like, something about this doesn't add up. Because you guys know, I'm not a big fan of Justin Timberlake. For many reasons. I have been a fan of his music. I will tell you that he's got bops, and I respect that. I would prefer that he keep Britney's name out of his mouth. but he is an artist in his own right, and he is an icon in his own right. And I started to question, I'm like, the way they're talking about him, they're talking like the whole tour is a disaster. That like nobody's going. And I didn't know if I believed that. So I looked into it. The local news reported on this Columbia concert being canceled. And it says in the local news that no statement was given or released on why this tour date was canceled. And it's just one. This tour has 2 legs. And when the tour started to go on sale, they had to add additional dates due to demand. So we're talking a 2-leg tour, and 1 show's been canceled. Okay, interested. And then at the same time, back in March, Complex reported that this tour was set to become his biggest yet and was going to gross over $140 million. What is the truth? What is the truth? I started to ask myself. And this just talks about how the American dates began on April 29th at the Rogers Arena in Vancouver, before Seattle, Las Vegas, San Diego, Atlanta, Austin, yada yada. And so I took a look on Wikipedia, good old Wikipedia, because any of you guys that are super into like stan culture know that a lot of the time there will be numbers released as far as how full was an arena of a tour and what was the revenue. This is the list right now. We have no data. I have no data. And I looked. I could not find anything. So I don't know how many tickets have been sold. I don't know what the revenue has been for the first, well, I mean, today's the 13th, so we've got multiple ticket like dates that we could look at to see how it's actually doing. We got no info. So I took matters into my own hands. When News Nation says that that tickets in all sections are available in almost every city, with the highest price for the best seats can be found for under $900. Well, I can tell you right off the bat, that's not true in the case of Toronto, Canada. And I know they said almost every city, but we'll go there. So yeah, that is literally, there are tickets on the floor in Canada that cost $1,250. Now, in comparison, that in US dollars, it's a bit more than $900. But then we also have another ticket there going for $2,600 Canadian. So that's not true. And if we take a look here, they're saying that there are tickets available in every area. Okay. If you can tell, what I've done here is I have available tickets, not resale, and I have 1 ticket looking at Toronto. And you can see there, like you can see on the side, it's big money. It's big money to get these tickets. 1 ticket. But at the same time, if I then change it to looking for 6 tickets together, this is the availability in the Toronto show. My point is, the overwhelming majority of the tickets for the Toronto show, for example, are sold out. If there are tickets up for resale, I mean, that's something, but the ticket has been sold. He is respectively filling up these arenas, at least in the Toronto case. So I did the same thing in Montreal. Same deal. Same thing. Then I looked at Inglewood, California. This is the 1 ticket option. You can tell the blue there. That's not every single city or every single section. Not even close. And the tickets are still going for $200, $300, $400, if not more, which is a significant cost for a concert ticket that is clearly selling at that price break. Then I looked in Phoenix, Arizona. Could be better, but not the worst. Again, this is the 1 ticket. It's not every single section, and we are still seeing tickets in the hundreds. Then I looked in Miami. Same deal. This is the 1 ticket. So my thing is, I'm kind of looking at this like article from News Nation. I'm confused because I don't really feel like it was actually accurate. We have 1 show from a tour that has 2 legs that has sold fairly well. So my point is, album sales aren't great. Okay, Billboard positions aren't super great. The tour hasn't sold out, but it's far from a failure. It's not perfect, but it's not the worst. And clearly, Justin still has fans. I don't understand this article being like, nobody cares anymore about Justin, yet I'm looking at arenas that are fairly sold out. So, I am all here for the calling out Justin Timberlake when he deserves to be called out. But as far as what I can tell, the fact that he is getting pretty close to selling out some of these arenas with a tour that for an album that really didn't do that great, it's impressive. He's doing okay. Justin Timberlake is not over. It may be a popular thing to hate on him in the media right now, but that's not the truth. And that really bugged me. So, yeah, hell froze over. I'm now defending Justin Timberlake from bad press. It pains me just as much as it pains you. But I think it's important to be truthful and realistic about what is really going on. And we have not seen the last of Justin Timberlake, and I don't believe reporting saying that we have. That's just my opinion. And with that, that is our main topics. And we are through the main topics of today, and now we go into halftime. How is everybody? How are we doing? I think I know what has happened here. I think the chat should be up now and working. I am sorry about that. And I know I have some thank yous I need to take a look at because I did see stuff going on in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up now that I can and take a look. Can you guys let me know in the chat where you are watching from today? I would love to see where you all are watching from. Pulling it up. Yay! Okay, now it's up. Hooray. Let me see here. Yeah, J-Lo Ducky, I just said, I was underwhelmed by the recent album, I assume Justin's, but I presume they're hoping he'll play old favorites. And I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. Every opportunity he gets, he's going to play the Glory Days for sure. Like, duh. But I think, and he will do a good job. He will do a good job. We'll give him that. Kimberly in Japan, before the stream started, sent in a super chat saying, happy belated birthday. Thank you so, so much. King Bob gifted a membership. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Marion has been a member for 9 months saying, hope you're doing well. Thank you. It's been a rough day today, so I'm sorry if I seem a bit off, but I'm not in a place where I can talk about it, but it's been a lot. Tyrana has sent in a super sticker as well of the hippo dancing. Very much appreciate it. Asher's mama, welcome to the Space Angels. Thank you for joining us. It's good to see you. Thank you. And General Scott gifted 5 memberships. And I did want to say thank you very much to General Scott also for the other thing you have sent me, as well as King Bob. Thank you for the other thing you have sent me. And I very much do appreciate it. I think I'm up to date. Oh, Cheryl E. Member for 17 months. Thank you so much. As always, love all that you do, Kim and producer sister. We appreciate that today more than you know. It's been a lot. Let me see here. Oh, thank you, Katie Artist, for the Heart Brigade. I appreciate that. It's been a lot. Would you guys like to see Lacey? Should we say hello to Lacey? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's say hi to Lacey. Oh, Bear, you're okay with that? Okay. Don't have to ask you twice. There she is. She got her hair cut, guys. I think she looks very sweet. Less fluffy, but still very, very sweet. And she's happy to see you all. She's looking at the chat, as always. Aren't you, Bear? Aren't you? She's the best. She's the best. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Medora Art, still recovering from Eurovision.
Yeah.
Me too!
That was a ride.
Okay. You know what? Let Put a 1 in the chat if you are familiar with the drama that has happened this Eurovision season. Because I was following it very closely, especially on May 11th as things continued to spiral out of control. For those of you that are not aware of what happened with Eurovision, I will tell you this. There were a lot of very angry people. And I'm not going to get into specifically why they were angry, because quite bluntly, there's multiple reasons. But they had to use anti-booing technology to try to cover the boos from within the arena at certain points. It didn't work. The booing was heard loud and clear in many countries all around the world. It was a lot, and I have a lot of questions, and quite bluntly, I will say I am one of the people right now who is seriously questioning whether or not I will continue to be watching Eurovision, because what happened was not all right. There was a contestant who was disqualified. The reasons that were given to me were not consistent with reasons in the past that acts have been disqualified. There should be footage of said incident, likely, that led to the disqualification. I think we all need to see that. That's how I feel about that. Producer Sister, do you have any thoughts on that?
No, just if you're going to allege that this whole thing went down and it was enough to ban someone from the competition, and the whole thing is supposedly on tape, release the receipts.
I'm just, yeah.
Because there's too much noise and gossip, which may be true. We don't know.
Yeah.
You have a tape, put it to bed.
Yep.
Show the tape, because right now it just feels like it's a cover-up.
It feels incredibly political. It
Yep.
feels incredibly ridiculous. And yeah, I'm not here for bullying.
No.
Regardless of where you stand politically. And it needed to stop. It was ridiculous. Yeah, Beth says, show it. Exactly. And I think that was a big moment. And honestly, like, for those of you who are Space Angels and have watched my Eurovision reaction videos that I was able to do, because unfortunately I was running into problem after problem after problem after problem with censorship, and it was getting worse and worse and worse. Now I think I know why, but it was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and impossible to work with. But I will say the winner of Eurovision, the runner-up winner of Eurovision, and a lot of the very notable entries we actually did end up covering in those episodes, which is kind of exciting. So yeah. I was very happy with that. And for those of you that remember Windows 95 Man, I believe there was actually a quote from him, the guy in the short shorts, that was birthed from a denim egg while running around the stage in a nude thong, was like, this is weird and uncomfortable, essentially, was what I was reading. If Windows 95 Man thinks that it's weird, it's no, stop.
And uncomfortable?
We've passed it. It's good. So it was a lot. It was a lot. And I will say congratulations to Switzerland. The Swiss in me is very proud that Nemo brought their trophy home, even after they broke it. The winner of Eurovision, literally, they performed the song that won, and they finished, and they kneeled down on the stage, and they were like, thank you, and in that moment, they have the glass trophy of Eurovision, and it just shatters.
Why do they make it out of glass?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, Medora Art just said, yeah, the art is from Portugal. Peace will prevail, Eurovision. How dare you? That sums it up. That sums it up. Oh,
Pretty
Katie,
much.
you're right. Better than an ice swan, though. I'll give you that.
It is.
I'll give you that. I will give you that. Let me see here. Did I miss something? Vicky.
Yes.
Yes, Vicky gifted 10 memberships. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Vicky. Welcome to the 10 new Space Angels. That's amazing. I have to say, you guys really blew me away with your generosity um, on Friday. It was absolutely flooring, and I'm so thankful. And I had said on the show that I was really overwhelmed and I was having difficulty finding the words, and I still am. But thank you guys so much for the support. It is felt and appreciated so much. So that was, yeah, it was a lot. Let me see. Yeah, Sarah B just said, I would absolutely break a glass trophy. You're asking for it at that point. I don't understand, because I don't think that's the first time that's happened either. I think there have been other broken trophies, if I remember correctly. It's a choice. It's a choice.
Probably. It's glass. Like, not exactly durable.
Yeah. Yeah. What, you have the other thing too, like, isn't it like at the Oscars they don't actually get to keep the one that they're given? They get another one later? Like, and there's just like the show one or something? Maybe
No
they need to do
idea.
something like that. That there's the plasticky one that looks super fancy that they give on stage, and then you actually get your trophy after, and it's packaged properly, and that way nobody
Yeah, because you would hope
gets
they
hurt.
would like at least engrave the name on it or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
So you get like the placeholder trophy
Hmm.
and then the real one later.
Yeah. Yeah, Medora art. Yeah, Nemo is amazing. Spinning and singing like that. If you are genuinely curious, Nemo is the artist that won from Switzerland, and Nemo performed a song called "The Code," and the Code is about their journey of discovering that they are non-binary, and finding like peace with that. But this song, I kid you not, literally is rap, opera, pop, and Nemo sang this whole thing on a rotating platform. It was like a top. I don't even know how to describe it.
Spinning top.
Yeah, so Nemo is just like hanging out on the edges and running up and down the thing. We were all like terrified that they were gonna fall off and really hurt themselves.
Go flying across the
Oh my
stage.
gosh, incredible. Incredible staging, incredible vocals. They nailed all of it, and I'm not surprised that they won, because I think they deserved it. So, yeah. Let me see, yeah. Sarah B, here's your placeholder trophy. Congratulations, you. They didn't mean to break it. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. Was it Dreadnought Medal 2006 said the FA trophy, the FA Cup,
Yeah.
has been dropped a few times.
Yep.
I would assume so.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's been a
could
few.
probably speak to that more, producer sister, than I can.
Oh, there's been a few trophies when they've been handed out. They've at least been dented.
Yeah.
Like they dropped it, and I think the Stanley Cup that was last year or the year before.
Someone dropped Stanley?
Yeah, they dropped it on the ice and it dented. I'm pretty sure.
That's not good.
Now I'm second guessing myself.
That's not good, because if I remember correctly, the Stanley Cup is kind of a cup that once you win, your name gets etched in it.
Yes, it does.
There's one cup.
Well, okay, there's one cup, but there's rings that make up the cup.
Okay.
So once the rings, like, it doesn't get bigger over the years, right? It's the same size. So when they need to add a new ring, the oldest ring is taken off and it's housed at the Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto.
Okay.
And then they put the new ring on. So it just kind of like rotates through.
Okay. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. It's yes, Carbon. I said someone also ate out of the Stanley Cup. I feel like many people have done
that's
that.
done all the time.
Yeah, that's a
Sorry, it was 2022. He tripped on the way to the team photo and fell on the ice and dented the base of the cup.
So it was like fully on film and everything then.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh my gosh. Talk about an embarrassing moment that's going to live in your head rent-free for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Those
I
moments
thought
that-
I had that memory.
You know, that moment you think about from middle school where you did something stupid and you go, oh no,
Oh no.
how did I do that?
At least yours wasn't broadcasted
Yeah, but at
on
least
TV.
yours wasn't dropping the Stanley Cup in front of the world.
And will live for eternity on YouTube.
And then randomly people will talk about it on YouTube shows.
Yep. I don't know if the guy What nationality is he? I don't want to say his name because I don't want to.
No, we don't want to embarrass them. They probably were embarrassed enough as it was. Oh. What? J-Lo Ducky just said, there was, I think, a football trophy that got left in the hotel spa pool, literally in the water overnight, and the team took it to celebrate and forgot it.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, the guy who dropped the cup is Canadian. So.
Boo. Poor guy. Poor
Yeah.
guy. No, that sucks.
He didn't do it on purpose.
No, I don't think he did. No. Well, you guys, we have a What the What prepared. And I think producer sister and I are in need of a What the What. We are here for this. So we can start with that if you guys want, and we can do that. I don't know if we're going to stream for the full 2 hours today as much as I want to. I don't know if I can. So I do want to start this, especially depending on how we react to it. Want to make sure we have enough time. I think, am I caught up on support at this time? I think I am.
I think so.
Okay, sounds
I'm
good.
just going to double check.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, that is good. That is good. Okay, let's go over to the present screen. And the What today is the worst food or worst ever ways people had their food served in restaurants. I have seen a few of these that did not make the cut as they were obscene. So I am interested. But yes, we need wine. Medora, are you right? We need wine. We need garlic bread. We need cheesecake. We need all of it. Yep. All right. Worst ever ways people had their food served in restaurants. Here we go. Our environmentally friendly tempura is made with sustainable seafood and vegetables harvested in ways that consider the long-term well-being of our precious land and oceans. Wonderful. How is it served? On a large... on styrofoam?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That must be so expensive. Like, needlessly expensive.
But, like, I don't want my food coming out on styrofoam.
No.
Ew. It gets everywhere. It's like sand. It's like Anakin in sand.
Yeah. It's everywhere.
I don't like styrofoam. It's rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Nobody wants that.
No.
Oh my gosh. And it would be loud, Katie. You're right. It would be so loud. Like, you take them out, and there's like the... No.
No. I also want to say, I forgot to say it when you were on the title page, but I got a kick out of it this time. In the URL for the article, it literally says, "We want plates."
We want plates. It does.
I kind of love that.
We like plates.
As we go through it, yeah, that sentiment becomes very real.
Yeah.
Why can't you just serve food on a plate?
We need plates. Okay.
Sorry, just want to throw that little tidbit in.
Here is your beef Wellington starter. Is there anything else I can get you? A tetanus shot, please? What?
It looks like barbed wire.
Why? Okay, I am maybe culturally ignorant on this. Why is this a thing?
I don't know.
What is that? This is a cardi. What is that? Like, why? So they just, like, put the beef on the barbed wire and then made, like, a weird sculpture of it?
Yeah.
I just want my food. I don't want my food to hurt me.
No. But apparently this is fancy food, and this is what they do.
A part of me kind of wishes that the restaurant names could be with these images.
Yeah.
Shame.
There are a couple
Shame.
where the person did put the name, but most of them no.
Oh gosh, Average Supreme just said, this looks like a saw-themed dish. You right. You're right. They might as well come out and have, like, Jigsaw coming out on the tricycle going, want to play a game? Here's your dinner. You know, like...
Yeah.
This is so stupid. Oh my gosh. Don't eat the rocks. Waiter upon... Wait a minute. Are those strawberries?
I don't know.
Or is that wasabi on top? What is it?
I don't know if it's just like a potato ball or a rice ball.
In with rocks?
Yeah, anything with rocks.
Why?
It's decorative. I don't know.
It's decorative.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
But okay, the other question that came up for me a lot during this is it sanitary?
Yes, I would agree.
I'm literally in like Tarzan in my head of it looks questionable to me.
Elephant putting his paw in the water, like, yeah.
Like,
you know what? I have to say, I have never been served food in barbed wire.
No.
Or alongside rocks.
Apparently, we don't go to fancy enough places.
Apparently not. Apparently not.
And I'm good with that.
This is awful. This is awful. Yeah, Billy Cat, can you claim for breaking a tooth? It does. It feels like a lawsuit waiting to happen, in all honesty. Caesar salad or a Charlie Brown Christmas tree?
This one made me laugh.
It's just lettuce.
Yes. With some, like, toasted bread, and you can dip.
And the sad thing is, you know that was probably obscenely expensive.
I know.
I mean, at least it's not on barbed wire.
Yeah.
There aren't rocks.
I mean, considering the other ones we've seen, I would take this.
At least it looks edible. But
it won't cut me open.
But why?
Yeah.
But why? Why? It's getting out of hand. In a restaurant in Canada. Oh no, last night I was served pudding on, and I wish I was joking, an ancient VHS of The Bodyguard? Like Whitney Houston?
Yep.
I Will Always Love You, The Bodyguard?
Yep.
Are we serving things on VHS tapes now?
Apparently that is their new purpose. Again, sanitary people.
And you know that if it's like a multi-course meal, you're getting it on Titanic.
Oh yeah, that's next.
Right? They're going to do part 1, part 2. Right? Because they couldn't fit it on one cassette tape back in the day.
Sound of Music too.
Oh,
that
Sound
was
of
a
Music,
two-part.
yeah. Or they'll just do like the whole Star Wars original trilogy, the 3 of them. It's a premium if you want the Disney Masterpiece Collection.
Yep.
As your... I can't handle this. Oh my god. Yeah, do you get the... Yeah, Sarai, is it a gift to take home?
Yeah.
Is it dinner and a movie?
Like, how do you clean that?
Oh, gosh. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Bread chips on a comb. Oh, ew. I'm sorry.
Would you like a side of hair?
No. Oh. Oh, gosh. And it's on a log.
Yes.
It's a comb on a log with shavings of bread.
They are quite thin. It is like a shaving.
Okay, this is why I don't go to fancy restaurants. This is why I don't do this. This is why I don't want it. I don't want it. This is...
We just don't get it.
Okay, anyone in the chat, if you've ever been to a restaurant where, like, they do stuff like this, please share your story. Please. Please, please, please. Because anytime I've been to a restaurant that's, like, upscale, like, I have not seen this type of stuff.
No.
I've never seen this. This just seems absolutely bizarre.
Carbonized just said that's not bread. That's a cracker.
Basically, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
probably the most fancy meals we've had was on the cruise.
Yeah.
And they never did anything like this.
Sorry, Carbonized Stardust just asked, but is it fashion? I don't know. We're going to have to go to the clip and find out.
It's fashion.
It's fashion food.
It's fashion. It's, excuse me.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I can't handle it. Oh, man. Okay, we'll keep going. Turns out the best plates are at arm's reach. They just...
Pour it in her hand.
Are you telling me this is probably a very fancy place? You pay all this money,
Yep.
and you have to eat out of your own hands.
Yes, and this is not the last one.
What? Is it...
You're going to need like a bigger version of that bowl they brought out at Swiss Chalet that you could put your fingers in to clean.
I...
You remember that?
Yeah, but like... I'm trying to... Is it soup?
It looks like chocolate.
That's disgusting.
I know.
That is disgusting. Oh my gosh. Oh no. No. That is not how you eat spaghetti. Is this the spaghetti that Frog Princess was talking about? The one, for the bath? No. There's no plates.
None.
There's no plates. They're just spread.
It is Lady and the Tramp style for the whole table.
No. Guys, I got nothing. Is this even legal? Can you do this?
Apparently, I
How
don't
do
know.
you bring it out on the table? How do you...
Oh, you'll see later.
Oh no, that sounds like a threat. Gosh. Okay.
Yeah, at least they gave you a fork.
Yeah. Oh gosh, sushi from Milady. No, not with the white hat. I've seen everything now. That's ridiculous.
No, you haven't.
No. No. It gets worse.
Well, I showed you some of the worst that didn't make it. But yeah, there's more.
I mean, the thing is, like, I will say for my anniversary, my husband and I went to a Japanese restaurant. He loves Japanese culture, and he's been trying to try more Japanese food because he does eventually really want to go, and he wants to know what everything is and know what he likes and everything.
Immerse yourself in the culture more.
Yeah, exactly. So we went to a place, and they were fantastic. They had really, really good food. But the way that it worked was you got like this tablet, and you sat down at your table, and then you put in what you wanted. So like if you wanted like some sushi rolls, you could put it in. If you wanted like specific things. And then you'd program it, send it off, and then a robot would come out. Like a little robot with trays, and would show up at your table and go, "Here is your food." And you had to like take it out, and it was like you didn't even really have a waiter. They did have like waiters walking around to make sure that the robots were doing what they should be doing, but it was all robots. And I was like, okay, so yes, I've been served sushi from a robot, but never on a hat.
Nope.
I didn't know that was an option. Gene Rick just said, "More Kim, are we just that uncultured?" Don't think so. I don't want to be cultured.
Yeah, if that's what cultured is, I'm good.
I am happy. I am happy, with being uncultured and being sheltered at this point, if that's what it is. I don't want my sushi in a hat. I don't. I'll take the robot, but I'm not taking the hat. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Bless you. Okay, lamb chops on a Baroque framed mirror.
The censored word, I don't know if you figured out what it is.
No.
It is a white powder
Okay.
that goes up your nose.
Oh yeah, because like kind of like a glass table. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a happy house. Why do people not believe in plates?
Yes.
This is, you know what? I feel like that's what this whole section could be nicknamed. Why no plates?
Why no plates?
Why no
and
plates?
that's why I thought it was funny that it was in the URL. It wasn't in the title, but it was in the URL.
The URL is accurate. Why are
I would like a
wouldn't want
plate.
to eat off of a mirror either.
No.
Like, Can you imagine like this?
Get-
Like, and you just seeing yourself, like, so weird.
I hope they didn't Windex it before they put my food on it. Like,
Oh, sorry. You know what? I had a friend in high school who did actually drink Windex. Do not recommend. And I know he did it because he recorded himself doing it. It was disgusting.
yuck.
Don't do that. Do not do that. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Oh, Becky asked, was the robot super adorable? Yeah, it was really cute. It was really cute. It was creepy, but because it was so cute, it wasn't as creepy. It wasn't like humanoid at all, which I appreciated, because if it was humanoid, I would have been like, no. There's just something so uncanny about those right now that I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Here is my cocktail with ducks in a bath. Stop. No.
At least that one's kind of cute.
Do you get to keep the bathtub?
I hope so.
Has
And the
anyone ever
duckies.
had a cocktail out of a bathtub? Oh my god. That's... Yeah, exactly, carbonized. Rubber ducky, you're the one. It's the Ernie cocktail. It's the Ernie cocktail. Gotta love it. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, welcome to the bad place. Yeah. Okay, so other restaurants do this too.
Yeah, so there's your visual.
Why?
They just make little mountain spaghettis all over the table.
I don't want to share my spaghetti. And I want my spaghetti on a plate. What do they do for take-home bags? Do they actually give you a box?
Doubtful.
No? They just give you like a Walmart bag and throw it. Yeah, exactly, carbonized. Absolutely not.
No.
My flabbers are gasted. Like, no. No. Yeah, exactly, King Bob. What the duck? For the last one and this one. This is so unhygienic. This is disgusting. The most expensive restaurant I have ever been, chef literally made the starter on our hand. I'm sorry. If you're charging a lot for your food, I know that might be because you have expensive ingredients, or it's the quality is very high or whatever. But you gotta have enough money to have a dishwasher. You just have to. This is unnecessary. It doesn't have to be like this. We have the technology that we don't have to eat off of our palms.
It exists.
And I want to know why anyone thinks that this is a good idea. I really don't get it.
It's like you get money and lose plates.
I like plates.
Me too.
Now I'm scared that if we ever go somewhere fancy, I'm going to have to take like party plates there with me.
We'll go to the dollar store
Yeah,
beforehand.
in my purse. Oh my gosh.
I don't think we'd fit in.
No. And this, Sarai just said there would be a food fight if someone serves my food on my hand. That has to have happened.
Yeah.
It has to have happened. Oh gosh. And yes, it looks disgusting. It looks legitimately disgusting.
Yeah, it's not appetizing.
Please take a charcuterie and take a seat on clipboard.
This one I thought was funny.
That's actually kind of funny. I feel like this is like a you have lemons, you make lemonade type situation. That's just my opinion.
Like, at least they put some wax paper down first.
Yeah, they tried.
I'm not thrilled that they clipped the bread.
Oh my gosh. Like,
But at least this one's kind of funny.
yeah, it's funny. It's funny, but it doesn't even look that good of a charcuterie
Oh no,
board,
it's not.
It's like we've made nicer ones.
Yes.
Meringue served on a magnetically levitated pillow?
Don't you eat off the pillow?
Why is this something I feel like we'd see in the Hunger Games? Like, you know what I mean? Like at one of those parties where they're all like, it's super dystopian and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's happening, and everyone's like, oh, okay, but
Sure.
I want to know if it spins. Like,
You
does
would
it
hope.
levitate and spin? Or does it just levitate? At least that's entertaining.
Yeah.
At least that's entertaining. That's something you would tell people about. Oh my gosh. This restaurant is rated 4.7 out of 5 stars on a giant Lego?
Yep.
That would be so annoying to wash.
Yep.
To keep clean. Oh gosh. Oh, Becky. Ooh, I hope it spins. Exactly, right? If you're gonna go for it, right? Like all the effects. Wow me. But why on a Lego piece?
It must be theming with the restaurant.
I guess so. And I mean, maybe that's why it's rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, because a Lego restaurant would be kind of cool. Not gonna lie. But this is odd to me. This is very odd to me. Alright. So we decided to explore street food and tried some delicious fries just to find out what the stall owner gave then to us wrapped in someone's urine report. That's not right.
No.
That's gross. That's really gross. That's
At least it wasn't the test itself.
I mean, napkins, plates, platters, serving platters.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I also did enjoy it. The top comment on the article was, "I hope the stain came from the fries and not the report."
Oh, stop! No, I was hoping that as well. I didn't want to say it, but like, ugh. All right, blood pancakes in a mask. Oh man, why? That's so gross. Oh, I gotta keep going. No, I can't look at that anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh, this? Oh, it's just an orthodontic mold of the restaurant owner's mouth from Barcelona. What in the narcissist?
Yep.
And there's a false tooth. There's a false tooth. There's a golden tooth.
That's what everyone wanted to eat out of.
No. That is disgusting.
Doesn't it look yummy?
No. This is why when I go to restaurants, I get really basic food.
Yeah.
This is why. Because I want to know what I'm eating. Oh gosh, Kyle, is this a tooth? It's a tooth. Well played. But like, this is gross. This is very gross. Multi-flavored pizza served in a tire. Again. Plates.
Platter. Pizza box.
A pan. A pizza pan. Like, I think many of us have probably been to restaurants where they bring out the pizza either on like a wood thing or in the pan itself.
Yes.
I've had that.
Or there's the metal pans as well. Just the
Yeah.
flat
Yeah.
sheet.
but never in a tire. I prefer to not have my car tires touch my food. I'm realizing now that may be a controversial statement. Quite possibly the most controversial thing I've ever said on the internet.
Well, you'd hope it wasn't, but apparently.
Apparently. But, what? Oh gosh. Carbonized, when the moon hits your eye like a tire hit that guy, that's the pizza. Next single from John Dacre. Samori. Gravy in a urinal. Oh no, guys. People should be fired. This is gross.
Find something else. Anything
else. Like a shoe. Stop it. A friend of mine showed me this photo today, served in a restaurant in Las Vegas. I did not go to this place when I was in Vegas. I'm very happy I did not. That is disgusting. That is gross. And I feel like this is something that maybe should be on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And it should stay there. Oh, gosh. Okay, Carbonite just said, hey, at least it's a disposable urinal. Okay, so maybe it had never been used?
One can only hope.
We can hope. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, no, thank you. I'm not eating out of a shoe. I am not eating out of a shoe. So I went to Alinea this weekend? What's that? Is that a city?
I meant to Google it beforehand. I forgot.
Please educate me. So I went to Alinea this weekend. That is not... Why? Just why? This is, like, disturbing.
It's a restaurant in Chicago.
Oh, okay. Chicago. So this is how people eat fancy in Chicago. I don't know if I want to eat fancy in Chicago anymore. Yeah, Katie's art. Someone mentioned art. Hope that's not their song. Because if that's their song, that sucks. Yeah, no. It's ugh, bleh, bleh, ugh. With a side of blindness? What? Stop. Is that like Spider-Man? Like the idea that it's the
think
web?
So.
Like when he goes like, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Nerds in the chat, help me out. Because I'm not super big into Marvel and Spider-Man and all that stuff.
Yeah, Katie said yes.
Oh gosh, Katie. This is like the Dune popcorn bucket.
Yes.
The sandworm popcorn bucket. Put a 1 in the chat if you know about the sandworm Dune popcorn bucket. Because that was something that baffled my mind when it came out. And for those of you that don't know, it basically is a popcorn bucket, but it was in the shape of a monster from the movie Dune. And it's kind of like the what's it called in Star Wars? Oh, shame on me.
Oh, I can't remember.
It's someone in the chat help me out. So it's like outside of Jabba's palace, there's a monster that's in the sand, and they're gonna throw Luke down into him, and all the teeth are there, and they're gonna eat him up. I can't remember what it's called. But basically, it's like that. So it's like this worm that comes out of the sand. It has a bunch of teeth, and it just engulfs things and then pulls them underground. And so they had a whole bunch of bristles around the side of the popcorn bucket to be like the teeth. So when you put your hand in, you had to go in between all of these. Oh, the sarlacc. Yes, thank you. So it's very much like the sarlacc, but it's not the sarlacc. It's a sandworm. And you had to like stick your hand in between all the little thingies, and then it was really hard to be able to pull popcorn out of it. It just made no sense. It made no sense. Like, you should be able to just pull things out of popcorn buckets. You should be able to drink without being poked in the eye. You should be able to order food and get it on a plate.
You're going to have to specify that.
You should be able to get street food without having it wrapped in a urine analysis report. Like, what is happening? Oh, thank you very much to all of you that have said Sarlacc. Thank you, because it was like on the tip of my tongue and I could not remember it for the life of me. Espresso. To go. It's a toilet. It's a toilet.
At least it's a cup.
It is. It is. Hang on, that reminds me. Some of you guys may have, this is just a side note, but I want to pull this up because it's hilarious. Sabrina Carpenter, who just put out a new song that is very popular right now. It's very popular nowadays, called Espresso, and it's a bop. But Sabrina recently had her birthday. I believe it was the 11th. And she had the most iconic birthday cake I've ever seen in my life. So I'm just going to go back over to the present screen here quickly. Okay, yeah, so there's her birthday cake. And that is a meme image of Leonardo DiCaprio. You can see it there. And it's literally the meme of Leonardo DiCaprio that just says, like, no, don't turn 25. You're so sexy. On her cake because she turned 25, so now she's too old for Leonardo DiCaprio. I was screaming. I was absolutely screaming. It was way too good. Way too good. I love stuff like that. It's awesome. Just gotta check one thing quickly while we got the present screen down. Oh, thank you to those of you who have subscribed while we've been live. We've had a few people sub.
Wow.
That's very kind of you guys. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Sweet. Okay. We are doing good. Everything is good. Good. Which is good, because we need things to be good. Okay. Back to present. Yep, so yeah, tiny espresso.
It's like a built-in saucer.
That's that me espresso to the bathroom. At least, but you know what though? At least it does come with the saucer.
Mm-hmm.
It came with a plate. This is already miles ahead of some of what we've already seen.
It's built in.
It is. I'm fascinated. Saw this on Twitter. Okay, it's been almost 6 months, and I think I'm ready to talk about it. I was served food in a urinal. At least it's not the table. See, I feel like if I had seen this earlier on, I would have been more disgusted. But now I'm like, this is an upgrade. Compared to other places we have seen. This is an upgrade. Because it's not directly on the tablecloth or on your physical body.
I think our standards are falling.
They are. But I'm saying, if I was to offer you, do you want it in your hands? Do you want it on the tablecloth? Or do you want it on the platter that's shaped like a urinal? Never thought I would pick.
Nope.
Never saw this as a thing.
That this would be the win?
Yep. That this is the one. And even, like, the other thing is actually in, like, a bucket bowl of some kind. At least they're using tableware. That's all I'm saying. I just want to say, anybody that's ever been like, Kim, you have too high of expectations. No, I do not. No, I do not. Carrot served on a telephone?
How else do you serve them?
What the heck happened to that carrot, too?
Yeah.
Like, one carrot?
Yes.
One carrot.
Your side of carrots involves a carrot. I mean, how do you get any more to balance?
I'm sorry, if I order a side of carrot, I expect, like, carrots. I expect more than a carrot. That is not enough food. That is one carrot. Exactly. J-Lo Ducky's just like, just a carrot? Like, it's... Well, yeah, Kelber, where is the rest of the food?
You get carrot.
You get a carrot. Can you pick up the phone after and ask for another carrot? Like, is that how you communicate with the kitchen?
Maybe it's one of those, like, phones you can actually eat. Like, is it cake?
With a carrot on top?
I'm at a loss at
If
this
you put-
point.
unless it's carrot cake. But at the same time, though, I don't know if I want a carrot on top of my carrot cake. I know that's weird, but like, does anybody get what I mean?
I've seen that. Like people put the like grated carrot or
Yeah.
matchstick carrots on top of a carrot cake. Not so much a
King
whole.
Bob just said that's not
one.
enough for one rabbit. It's true. It's not.
No.
Like, oh my gosh.
We used to have a rabbit.
Yep. Oliver. May he rest in peace.
Yep. Back in the day when we were little.
He was beautiful. A full English served by a hipster. Okay? Imagine going to spend your hard-earned money on a full English and they bring it out on a spade. At least the beans came in a bowl.
Yeah.
And they were not just placed on the table or in someone's hands, and they're also not in a urinal. So that the beans get a passing grade from me. The spade, on the other hand, the shovel, I have never eaten off of a shovel.
No.
Never thought that was even
An option.
an option. That was no. No.
Yeah, it is kind of like a pail.
Yeah.
Which we have been to like a Western type dinner.
Yeah.
And they did serve, I think they put like the bread, like cornbread they brought out, and
Yeah.
it was in a bucket.
Yeah. But I'm
Kind of
just
thing.
saying,
But that was very on brand.
at least it's in something. That's
Yes.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The juices dripped onto my legs through that nice crack in the board. No! No. What a day to wear shorts or a skirt, man. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel so bad. Oh, that's gross.
The board has holes. The table has holes.
There's too many holes.
Again, standards for our plates. No holes in the plates.
I don't want anybody hating on me anymore when I'm just like, I just want KD because, like, I will take white cheddar KD over this stuff any day. This is disgusting. Just having that all drip on your legs. Oh, yeah, KD artist, the ants are coming. The ants are coming. Exactly. Like, how can that even be sanitary?
It can't.
It can't be. It just can't. Sarah B, that, just how I like it. My cornbread in a bucket. I don't know why that... that got me, I'm sorry. Okay. Whew, alright. You can order Barbie meat at a Chinese Hoppa restaurant my sister-in-law went to last night. Stop!
Is she pretty?
Stop it! No! Oh my gosh! No!
I mean, they did the dress very nicely.
They did. It's beautiful, but like, why?
And you can get some of those dolls that are graded food safe.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully they got one that are the food safe, but they do sell them to use in cakes.
Yes, they do. There are like little packs you can get.
Yeah, or like it's just the doll, like the top half of the doll, and the cake is the skirt kind of
Yes.
thing, similar
Yes.
to what they've done here. So I'm hoping they used one of those that's actually food safe.
Silky, I am done. No, this is Lady Gaga. Like
It's the meat dress.
Stop. Oh my gosh. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Yep. It's a choice.
That is a choice. That is an interesting choice.
Also, it doesn't look cooked.
No, it's like raw meat.
Yeah.
It's the Gaga dress.
Yep.
It's Gaga Barbie. She's beautiful in her way, and God makes no mistakes. She's on the right track. She's important. A friend of mine went to a restaurant, and their starter came in a book. Ew! No! That can't be sanitary either.
No.
That is disgusting. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to look at it. Like,
It's just
Books are not food. Do not eat books.
Nope.
That's the PSA from today's show. Do not eat books.
Wasn't there someone on My Strange Addiction who ate paper?
Yes! I will never forget the person on My Strange Addiction that ate couches.
Yeah.
That one.
Or glass.
Or then the glass one. Yeah, those ones were I was done.
Couches and glass.
There were some of them, like My Strange Addiction, that were sad. Like, there was one person who couldn't sleep without their hairdryer on, but they had put the hairdryer on in the past to cover up that there were traumatic things happening around them in their childhood, and also to, like, protect their sibling or something like that.
Yeah.
And she was just never able to break it. But then I have moments where I'm like, why do you need to eat a couch?
Yeah. How did that start?
How do you eat a couch? And literally, like, this person had eaten couches.
Plural.
She'd, like, take parts of it and put it in her purse and eat it while she, like, I can't. I don't even.
The girl with the hairdryer, I understood how it started.
Yes.
It made perfect sense.
Yes.
And it just continued. I don't understand what situation you wake up in and say, I'm going to eat a couch today.
Katie just said there was one that ate bricks.
Oh, gosh.
Again, how do you wake up in the morning?
How is your entire digestive system not screaming at you?
It makes no sense.
Like, that must be so painful.
Oh my gosh. Well, even the guy that ate glass,
Yeah.
too, that always made me have questions.
Like, is it not cut all the way through?
Yeah, yeah, okay. Here we go. Our corn chips came in a rusty. Oh, no. If you're going to do a bucket, it can't be rusty.
No.
There are rules. That's disgusting. That is like a violation. That's awful. Someone call the authorities. Oh my gosh. Ew. Ravioli on a clothesline, as you do. Have you guys ever had your food given to you on a clothesline?
No.
I would never have even thought to present it in that manner. I have seen onion ring, like, stacked on top of each other. But I've never seen clothesline food.
Nope.
Just why? Just why? Because isn't that gonna, like, crush it too inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it.
It's pasta.
Katie just said the guy with the crossed arms is not feeling it. You see him in the back, like,
I feel like
no.
we are all him.
We are all him. Oh. This is... Yeah, Lulu's mom just said, are those binder clips? Yeah, they don't look like food clips. Like, the ones you'd get to, like, clip food closed. They look like office supply. They're getting all their servingware from Staples. Like, what? Okay. Onion Tower at Red Robin. Yes. Comes with complimentary paint chips. Oh, no. No, Red Robin, fix that. Fix that.
So we have had this before.
Yes.
When we've been to Red Robin.
Yes.
And the Onion Tower that we were served did not look like this.
No. And I will forever say their chicken teriyaki burger is one of the most, like, bomb things I've ever had in my life. So good. So good. I miss it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
Been long. Like,
it's been a while.
Pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Since we've been there.
Since I got my teriyaki chicken burger. It's been a while. Yeah. It was good. My friend was served a single potato on a tiny chair. What?
You got potato.
Potato. This is wrong. Why would you have a potato on a I'm also just baffled at the intricacy of the chair itself.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a Barbie chair.
No, it's cute.
And there's one on the other side of the table, too. You can see it. There's somebody else eating it, too.
Who also got a potato.
Oh my gosh. DVD said it goes with the carrot.
At least this one, the presentation's a little better.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's still weird.
It's interesting, but it's a vibe. And that's like Sarah B said. I don't know. This is kind of cute. It doesn't feel as unsanitary, and it feels like they committed to an aesthetic.
Yes.
In this regard.
And there is a plate behind the chair.
Brilliant. They use plates. That is already miles better than so many of the entries we have seen today. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Gosh. Okay, got sandy feet as a...
I really hope it's brown sugar.
I don't like sand.
Not in my food.
It's coarse and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Deal with it.
Sand should stay on the ground.
At the beach.
Yes, and I'm guessing that it is either like crushed graham cracker or brown sugar, but it's too much. And also, I don't want to eat it off of a flip-flop.
No.
Again, why are we eating off of shoes? It feels like an OnlyFans thing. I don't know. Oh. No. 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 Upscale restaurant serves a cocktail in an old soup can. Why? What was it like their, oh, what's his name? Andy Warhol? Is it the Andy Warhol cocktail? Because it's soup? But that's gross. And their coaster is a cut-up newspaper.
Because, that'll help.
I mean, I get people drinking out of, like, mason jars and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. They're made for food.
Yes. And, I mean, I guess technically the soup can is as well. But it's not meant to be a cup.
I'd be afraid of, like, cutting your lip open or something.
Just thinking that, like, if it wasn't fully...
Depends who used the can opener.
Yep. Because I'm telling you, if it's me using the can opener, you don't want to drink out of it. Me and the can opener are not friends. We are not friends.
True.
Katie Artist, we want plates, please. The hashtag I never thought we'd start today. Gosh. Fish sticks in a crock. Stop eating out of footwear! This is disgusting! Why are people doing this? This is actually making me mad. Shoes are not plates. They're not. There has never been a time in history in which a shoe has also been a plate, or vice versa. We don't do that. Shoes belong on feet. I feel like there's like a Finding Nemo, like, shoes are blank, not food type slogan here. That, oh my gosh. No.
Shoes for feet, not food.
Shoes are for feet, not food. Oh. The cheese foam that is spooned onto the back of your hand by the waiter, and then you have to lick it off? What is cheese foam? I'm still stuck there. What is cheese foam?
Is it like the aerosol can of cheese?
What, like easy cheese?
I don't know. This is my guess.
Has anyone ever had cheese foam? Please educate me on this. I have never had cheese foam. I'm surprised Lacey's not waking up right now because she is a big cheese lover. She demands the cheese tax. No. This is... I got nothing. I got nothing with foam cheese. Cheese foam. I don't... Yeah, Katie just said, are you sure it's not shaving cream? I don't know. I am literally, like, I am waiting to see this chat of, has anybody ever had cheese foam? Because I want to know. This is going to keep me up at night. Yeah, Lulu's mom said a cheesy shot. Do you lick it and then pound bourbon? I have no idea.
You might need that to get through it.
Yep. Ugh. Ugh. No. Ugh. Okay. Oh, a whole meal in a cup. Why don't we have plates?
How did you get that thing to stand?
I am actually impressed that the pizza is still standing.
Yeah. Like the cup didn't tip over.
Yeah.
I'm so...
This is like a
how?
bouquet. This is like a food bouquet.
Yeah.
But also like, is that like a Mott's Clamato in the drink?
I think so.
Oh my gosh.
Or a daiquiri, maybe?
Yeah, I have no
Strawberry
idea.
daiquiri?
Vicky A just said, I am happy I can't afford to eat at any of these. Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vicky,
I
for
think-
15 months.
I think a lot of people share that feeling with you.
Yeah. It's J-Lo Ducky said, yeah, it's a fast food bouquet. But yes, Vicky, I don't know if I actually was saying this when you got your 12th, but happy 1th, as you have the 1th badge. Congratulations on your 1th badge. Yeah, art. Whoever put this together is a magician.
Yeah.
Absolute magician. And that's the end of it. All right. Well, what did you guys think?
Anybody want to go to some bougie restaurants?
I do not want to eat food out of shoes. Ever.
I don't want to be served food on my hand.
Ever. I don't want cheese foam.
No.
I didn't know that was a thing I was ever going to have to be like, you know, I don't want this. But apparently, it does exist. I'm not here for cheese foam.
Party pooper.
I know. I suck. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, we've been going for about an hour and a half. I can hang out for a few more minutes, and then I think I'm going to wind this down. I did want to say thank you guys so much for being here today. I really appreciate you guys. I really, really do. You mean so much to me. And life is weird. Life gets weird sometimes. Really, really weird. I also will say, guys, why don't we do like if you guys have any questions, like Q&A type thing, I can do that as well. I can do that too. Yes, Serby, I am both starving and uninterested in food. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that.
I think it's very subjective to where you were going to eat.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Marion said, I've eaten a meal prepared by a Michelin-starred chef. Okay. Fortunately, it was served on a plate. Was quite nice, actually. Okay.
I'm happy for you.
All right. That's good. That's good. We like plates. Plates are good. I feel like that is the lesson of today. Yeah, Billy Cat just said, call me old-fashioned, but I want food on a plate that tastes nice, fills me up. And I think just, it's not yuppie food. Yeah, fair enough. Carbonite said, what was your birthday dinner, Kim? I had Pizza Hut. I love Pizza Hut. I know it's not like the most...
So you can tell we're very fancy up in here.
Yeah, we're very fancy up in here. Yeah, we had Pizza Hut. We had mozzarella sticks, which I love, and
garlic sticks.
Garlic sticks. We had the garlic bread. Mm-hmm. There was garlic bread on the birthday dinner.
And we had salad.
And we had salad.
Yep. And we got your favorite cupcakes for dessert.
Yes. There's a place we love that does cupcakes around here, and they do like a dark chocolate cupcake. It's so good. It's so good. It's like the greatest thing ever. So, yeah, it was good. Let me see here. How about food served in a dumpster? They forgot that concept, huh? Oh, like getting like a little dumpster and putting the food in it? Like a plate? Kind of like a bucket?
Or like Oscar?
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, Silky just said, the world is going nuts and you're what took me back to normal again. I'm glad, because... Oh, gosh. Oh, Katie said, ironically, I had cheesecake on your birthday. Yay! We love the cheesecake. We love the cheesecake. Actually, you know, this is actually probably a good time to ask this. So we did part 1 and part 2 of the Best of ItsKim Live, where we went over some of like the inside jokes of the community and such. And then on Friday we did Do It for Dan Revisited. So I'm planning on kind of putting those together in like a little playlist with stuff specifically, so that when angels become angels, if they want to like find out about all the inside jokes and the stuff and the references, that there's a place that they can go to learn pretty quickly. What was not included in part 1 and part 2 that you think should be there? Of our jokes, our memories, best of moments, your favorite moments. I would love, love, love to hear your guys' opinions on that. Because I think in the future, if I have another situation like what we were dealing with last week, that I could potentially do like a part 3 or whatever, and we can just keep kind of doing those every so often just to keep things current. Katie Arts goes, art. Frou frou. Okay. Frou frou. We have frou frou as a suggestion. Thank you very much, DVD. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm just reading. J-Lo Ducky said, I went out for my birthday and I'm happy to tell you they gave me food on plates.
Hooray.
The things I never thought I would be excited about. Food on plates. Okay, Katie seconds the frou frou. Frou frou was the best part of that story.
Yeah.
We loved frou frou. Frou frou. Yeah, exactly. Carbonized. Frou frou was the hero we needed that day. 100% frou frou was the hero. Best part.
Well, it's one of those stories I'm like, how do you tell a story that legit someone is trying to take a child?
Yeah.
That is a genuinely terrifying situation. It's not funny.
No.
At all.
Yeah.
Is this something we really want to be talking about? But knowing that Frou Frou was there as a reader, you know immediately that these kids are not in danger and this person is about to have a very rude awakening.
Very bad day.
Yes.
Frou Frou makes our day great.
Yes.
But makes their day horrible.
And they deserved it.
Yes.
Because
Go Frou
how
Frou.
dare you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah. No, that whole thing was a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so Frou Frou. Are there any other ones that we could throw in? Because like I want to make notes on that and make sure. Because I saw some people suggesting some stuff through the chats. I may have to go back and watch the live replays and see what you guys said. Because I'd love to have some of that stuff prepared. Oh, Lacey is stretching. Oh. Do you want to come say hello again? Do you want to say hello again? Okay. More seeps. Yeah. Yeah. Lacey's good. Lacey's good. Do you have anything you want to say to anybody while you're back up? You're doing another little appearance. That was a little burp. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. It was very little.
Yeah, not really.
But she did burp. She tried. That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. Okay? Thank you, Bear. Oh, okay. Here you go. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, DVD said, how about that wonderfully petty vice principal? He was fun. Mm-hmm. He was fun. I liked him. That was a good one. That was a good one. I see here. Yeah, Carbonized a little chin lift, like, I did it! She tried. She tried. Oh, no. Big yawn. Big yawn. All right. Well, I am going to wind down this stream. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Please leave a comment. Please like the video. Please sub if you have not. Thank you guys so much for everything, as always. We love you guys so much. And I will likely see you guys on Wednesday. I'll let you guys know if anything changes. We'll go from there and stuff. So, producer sister, do you want to say anything?
Thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate it. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. We'll talk to you later.